Why is the resurrection central to the Christian faith? Why the resurrection is important for Christians. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is a super important part of the Christian faith. It's what makes Christianity special and gives Christians hope and joy. Let's explore why the resurrection is so important and how it can help us believe in Jesus. Shows Jesus is God's Son. Jesus rising from the dead proves he is God's Son. He had told people who he was, and the resurrection shows he was telling the truth. This means we can trust Jesus in everything he said. 2. Victory over sin and death. When Jesus came back to life, he defeated sin and death. This means sin doesn't have power over us anymore, and death isn't the end. Because of Jesus, we are forgiven and can live forever with God. 3. Promise of our own resurrection. Jesus' resurrection shows that we, too, will be raised from the dead one day. We can look forward to living with God forever in heaven. This gives us hope and helps us not to be afraid of death. Foundation of our faith. The resurrection is the core of the Christian faith. Without it, our faith wouldn't mean much. It proves that everything Jesus taught is true and gives us a strong foundation for our beliefs. 5. Source of joy and courage. Knowing Jesus is alive fills us with joy and courage. It reminds us that God's power is greater than any problem we face. We can be brave and happy, knowing Jesus is always with us and loves us. Encouraging faith in Jesus. Believing in the resurrection of Jesus helps us trust him more. When we understand why it's so important, we see that Jesus deserves our trust and love. He offers us forgiveness, new life, and the promise of living forever with him. By believing in Jesus, we can have a relationship with him that changes our lives and fills us with hope and joy. Important points. Jesus rising from the dead proves he is God's Son. His resurrection means we are forgiven and can live forever. It promises that we will be raised from the dead too. The resurrection is the foundation of our faith. It fills us with joy and courage, knowing Jesus is with us. Remember, the resurrection of Jesus is central to the Christian faith because it shows he is God's Son, ensures victory over sin and death, promises our own resurrection, provides a foundation for our faith, and fills us with joy and courage. Believing in the resurrection helps us trust and love Jesus more. Greg Gaines. Father, grandfather, minister, missionary, deacon, elder, author, digital missionary, foster parents, welcome to our family. https://jesusleadershiptraining.com/about us/